2014 Hot 6 GSL Season 1 Round 16 Parting vs. Squirtle.
Tense place to be for Squirtle right now. One map set away from dropping out of the round of 16 in last place. It's on his map pick though.
Expect anything on a one-on-one map PvP.
Yeah.
Again, I have to say, going back to that build there, I'm confused by Squirtle's pick for the Twilight Council before anything else.
Before Warp Gate research.
Yeah, before Warp Gate research to get Blink.
Yeah,
I
to
mean,
get DTs would make more sense to me.
Yeah, it's okay to get fast Blink, but you're getting Blink so fast that you don't even have the Stalkers to support it, whereas Parting went for a quick Blink build, but in the most natural, logical order.
Yeah, with a forward warp in point that he knew he could rely on. He also scouted faster with his Mothership Core. And once he realized what he was up against, tried to even trap the Stalkers of Squirtle. Didn't work out, but he just seemed to be playing the much better game in general. No gas steal here. Both players have to secure both of their gas. It was nice to see players gas steal on this map because rush distance is so short, but not going to happen today. Neither player even scouting at this point. It's going to be a bit of a longer mid-game, or rather early game again. 2 in gas here for Squirtle.
And it looks like 2 in gas on the other one. So Squirtle not going for a heavy tech so far. And we see the same thing here from Parting, 2 in gas.
Things are lining up about the same for these two.
Parting with the slightest lead as the probes are incrementing out.
Yeah. Very, very tiny lead. Not going to really add up to too much.
Yeah, fairly inconsequential here.
Yeah, Zealot comes up right now for Parting.
That's interesting because you see Squirtle's actually getting his second gate right now. So he's
part of where those minerals are going.
Yep.
Not going to cancel the Zealot either, it looks like here. He's going to keep it, send it across the map for some pressure most likely. Cancels Warp Gate research, so he's going to get a faster Twilight Council? Or is it going to be Stargate?
Well, he's getting that Mothership Core as well.
Okay, he canceled that Mothership Core Warp Gate research and a Stargate. He canceled Warp Gate research again. He's like canceled that 3 times now. Yeah,
this is interesting.
It's like he can't decide what he wants to do exactly.
Well, it's weird to see anybody at this level, start to cancel a lot. Now he might, I don't know, try to attack him with the Zealot here at the front and poke in with the Mothership, get a peek of what's going on. And we have a Stargate now coming down here again. I don't know, man, that was kind of a funky build.
Yeah.
I understand at least one cancel on a build.
Well, those 2 Mothership Cores can get really cozy with each other. Well,
so we've got the Stargate tech here, as well as the multiple gateways for Squirtle. So Squirtle going to get a few of these Stalkers out here. Now with the Zealot, you can get in here uncontested. This is really more to scout and then to try to get probes.
Yeah, just going to start targeting after he sees the 3 gates. And it doesn't look like he's going to get more than 1 here, just 1. Counter Stargate coming up for Parting, or rather for Squirtle. We'll see how much the Oracle can actually do here. It's going to be out before any Phoenixes can come out to stop it. I think he should be able to get some damage if Squirtle moves out for any reason, or even goes down to his natural. And he is moving across the map right now. He's going to take control of this watchtower.
This might be a very well-timed attack then here from Parting. Parting seems to have a very good read in PvP. Again, Squirtle, the black sheep of this group here, he's the one that's not able to practice with the SK Telecom guys for a match like this. All 3 of the SKT guys. These are some of the best Protosses in the world, all on the same team. Squirtle, definitely the underdog here. He's having to adapt as each of these best of 3s go on.
Well, this is really important. He has a Nexus Cannon, and he's going to be able to activate that instantly. And once this Oracle is shut down, he just needs to trade here and not even run away because the Phoenix will kill it. And that's not enough kills here. It looks like only 3.
Yep, 3 total. Almost had up to 5 there. The Stalkers are now being warped in over here onto the low ground. It's time for Parting to enter into a defensive posture.
Yep, needs to get his own defensive Phoenixes out to deal with the Phoenixes that Squirtle has produced. He's already scouted 1. And with a few more warp-ins of units, he's probably going to try to secure a Nexus, but Squirtle's ground army is a bit scary for him right now, so he has to wait a little longer. He has the money. Now, this is great. I love the block here on his opponent's base, and he's even going to send Zealots in here, because if he didn't have that block up, he might find himself contained while his opponent's on 2 bases. We've seen this a lot today already.
And this is going to cause a hiccup in the warp-ins over there at that proxy pylon for Squirtle.
Yeah, he's going to have to warp into units at home or at least micro his probes. And so far, so good. Losing no probes here.
Yeah, fantastic control, actually. Ring around the rosy here as those probes get back. We have 2 more Zealots now being warped in. And a forced cancel there on the 3rd base for Party. Nicely done. Takes out the probe, force fields. Oh, no, excuse me. It's actually Party that force fields the ramp. Yeah. Squirtle's looking like he's in great shape here.
Trapping those units outside, and Squirtle, the only thing he doesn't have is a Nexus, but he should be able to move down and secure that pretty soon. These units that Parting is sending in are basically just being thrown away at this point. That was no success on that investment. Gold base is also scouted here for Parting. He knows that his opponent is totally one-basing it, as is he. And that Phoenix fleet that's coming in the main base could be defended. He's got his own Phoenixes at home. Nexus cannon goes down. He will be defended, but not before he kills us.
Really nicely done. That was so good. Now he's coming up here, taking out some Phoenixes of his opponent, and this is just close enough. Nice micro there.
Parting.
Look at that control. That was beautiful.
Change in the battle, man.
Now this means he can get over here and do some damage of his own into his opponent's main.
Yep. Eventually is going to have to turn around with those Stalkers warping in, but he takes control of the skies.
Frustrating moment there for Squirtle. It looked like he had actually taken a huge lead there, but losing a lot of those Phoenixes. Now again, the probe lead still substantially going to Squirtle right now, 25-20. But again, he can't really leave his base with the threat of these Phoenixes here, forcing out a Nexus cannon.
He's also able to scout the Stargate is no longer producing, so he doesn't have to produce back at home, and he knows he's always going to have the better air control. And then as time goes on, if he ever scouts a move out, he can go for these backstab attacks with the Phoenixes. Even makes an additional one right now, whereas the Twilight Council is going down for Squirtle. I think Squirtle's starting to realize maybe he wants to go Archons here potentially. He's actually going to attack into this. Force fields need to be dropped, and they are. Does not have enough Phoenixes to actually contest those sentries.
Yeah, he can't get in there. He'll be punished by Parting's Phoenixes. At this point in time, it's not even worth it for Squirtle to try to make more Phoenixes. He's going to come up here now. Oh, does not get those force fields off. This is looking very bad right now here for Party.
He needs a lift. I mean, he can't delay here. I don't know if he has enough energy. It looks like he's going to go and over here and kill that Phoenix first. Now starts to lift one by one. The Nexus Cannon really helping out here. And if Squirtle doesn't do more damage, he's going to be behind. He does not have a Nexus up back at home.
It was about time that he picked up more than just one Stalker. Mothership Core now coming in here to try to do its own damage instead.
I think he might hold here. It's so close.
So barely.
Oh
God,
my
that was
God.
so nicely done there by Party. That was so good by Party. I mean, that was a perfect balance of pickups versus not pickups there from Party.
He waited exactly how long he needed to isolate the Stalkers, to trap them from retreating. Now he's going to win this fight. 2 base against 1. GG Parting.
Squirtle has been outclassed. GG Parting, easy peasy.
Way outclassed him in that best of 3, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
That was pretty nuts,
That
dude.
was some of the best Phoenix usage. I mean, there's points in time where I thought, is he just going to pick up one at a time? Because he can't. Had the right balance that right when he had enough Stalkers warped in, he then did a mass pickup to win the ground fight. He had the right timing to bring in the Mothership Core in there at the edge. That was perfect.
Parting just some of the best preparation I've seen out of this guy. It's not like he won through gimmicky or just surprise builds. It wasn't like he just kept his opponents guessing.
He's been prepared with the builds, but then he's responding correctly to what he's seen.
What's funny is Rain in this group was played more like Parting.
Perfect.
His control is perfect.
It's perfect.
If you look at the series, it's kind of like Rain played more like Parting. In this series, where
actually,
and then Parting is playing more like Rain. It's like they've gotten a complete role reversal here.
It's pretty interesting. I really thought that Squirtle was going to get way ahead there. He just lost those Phoenixes.
Never decided to take a base. Lost the Phoenixes, which I think is the reason why he decided to commit there, because he was like, well, if I try to take an expansion, Parting's just going to walk all over me with his better Phoenix count, keep harassing me. That was a cool build. By both players, but I liked Parting's decision there to just hold the Nexus with that Phoenix energy.
Parting still in this. He's going to go up against Classic in our final best of 3 to see which of the two is going to move on and be our final player in the round of 8. Stay tuned.